Hey guys, it's Matthew here once again, and just before I get back to doing some PoE videos like the wrap-up of the, Settlers 1.0 League builds, and a bit of an overview on Settlers, I do want to just quickly go over a game I've been playing for the past 3 or 4 days, and that is Death Must Die. It is yet another survivor-like kind of bullet hell style game where you start out with a mini character that, as you can pick up powers and buffs and gear, you will slowly turn into an unstoppable powerhouse. It starts out pretty slow, much like all the other games, and it eventually ramps into absolute craziness, just like those other games too. The main difference, I'd say, is that it takes a bit longer to get to that stage, so your upgrades and your pathway to your overpoweredness is a bit more meaningful. And then the ultimate thing that I think I like more about this game than the others is it's a bit more customizable. The builds you can do, the gear you can put on, the combos you can set up, I think are a little bit more deep, a bit more fun to interact with, and I think that's why I've just kind of liked the game a bit more than the others that I've played like recently, like Vampire Survivors, Halls of Torment, Brotato, and then this one has good remnants of what Hades is as well. So this, in turn, all becomes kind of like a Path of Exile style build system, a little bit. Hades, Halls of Torment, Vampire Survivors, kind of all of that just mashed into one. And the results kind of speak for themselves. The stuff that's happening on screen becomes kind of madness, and there's a good few characters to unlock, and there's a little bit of dialogue, just quirky, silly little dialogue that, keeps you a little bit more engaged. And overall, there's quite a lot to do with the builds, and it feels kind of replayable. The big downside to this entire game at the moment, it still doesn't have that many maps or that much to ultimately do. There are 2 20-minute style maps, and then you can just keep upping the difficulty, like in Hades' heat system. Keep upping the difficulty and challenging yourself in larger and larger ways against the tougher enemies, and they become faster, they shoot at you more accurately, you're weaker, all this type of stuff. And you can just kind of fine-tune your own little builds that get you a bit further, that can have a bit more crazy combos. So it did take me a while to get to the proper crazy combos, and once you get to those, you do pretty much like the other games go, well, this is kind of pointless, I'm just destroying everything. But there's still a bit more gameplay involved in this one, I'd say, and under almost every single circumstance where I became overpowered, I still could have actually died to the last boss or to something like that, or to a few mistakes against some of the champions and elites, because this game does have a few more interesting mob types, some stuff I may have never seen before, and it was pretty interesting to come across that stuff and see what other games have to offer. So there's still lots more to go on this one. There's still going to be more in the future. We've only got like an Act 1 and 2, and I think it's planned to have 3, 4, maybe even 5. So it's one that you can jump into right now for pretty cheap. Doesn't cost much. Should get you a good, if you really feel like it, few dozen hours of enjoyment. And then just wait around and see what further updates are going to come in the future. And so, just a quick little update of what's been happening. Past few days, I've been playing Death Must Die, and then I will hopefully put up a few nice videos for Path of Exile Settlers 2.0, which I will be trying out. I'm going to vibe check it, see how we all feel about it. Maybe run at least one entire character, maybe get fully sucked back in. Who knows? It's a bit of a weird situation for us all with PoE 1 and how it feels at the moment. But I do also want to just check out a video about all my previous builds for the previous league, because all of that is going to be 100% replayable and nothing has changed as far as we know so far. And the ratings on those and the overall review on each build for the current league, for the league that you're basically going to be playing again, should be pretty relevant. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and looking forward to stuff in the future. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys next time.